The Battle of Iwo Jima, fought from February 19th to March 26, 1945, was one of the most brutal and significant battles in the Pacific theater of World War II. Located 750 miles from Japan's main islands, Iwo Jima was heavily fortified by Japanese forces, who created an extensive network of tunnels, bunkers, and artillery positions. The Japanese, under General Tadamichi Kuribayashi, were determined to defend the island at all costs, believing it was essential to the defense of Japan itself. The American forces, primarily the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Marine Divisions, launched a full-scale assault, supported by naval and air bombardment. Despite heavy pre-assault bombardment, the Japanese positions remained largely intact, leading to grueling close-quarters combat. The island's volcanic terrain, thick smoke, and harsh conditions made the fighting even more intense. The battle became famous for the iconic photograph of the flag raising on Mount Suribachi, symbolizing American resolve, though the reality was that fierce fighting continued across the island. The battle was costly for both sides. The Americans suffered approximately 7,000 dead and over 20,000 wounded. For the Japanese, nearly 18,000 soldiers were killed, with only about 1,000 surviving. The majority of those killed were entrenched in their defensive positions, with many choosing suicide over capture. Despite the heavy losses, Iwo Jima became a vital base for American bombers, providing a strategic location for refueling and emergency landings, which was essential as the U.S. advanced closer to Japan. The question of whether the battle could have been avoided remains debated. While Iwo Jima's capture was important for securing a path for bombers to Japan, some argue that its immense cost could have been avoided by bypassing the island and focusing on other strategic objectives, like Okinawa. However, by 1945, the island-hopping strategy was firmly in place, and Iwo Jima's position as a refueling station made it a necessary objective. The Japanese refusal to surrender and their fanatical defense ensured that the battle was going to be costly, regardless of the approach. In summary, the Battle of Iwo Jima was a pivotal moment in the Pacific War, demonstrating the extreme toll of war. It was strategically necessary, but its horrific human cost remains a tragic chapter in World War II history.